Dear pet parents, welcome to Doggy Words YouTube channel. I am Dr. S.K. Pandey, working as a senior consultant with Doggy Word. Today we'll talk about role of nutrition in dogs. It is a very important topic because every time we think what to feed to a dog. So first question is, do we provide enough nutrition to dog? Yes, everybody gives food to dog, but we have to see that the food we give provides enough nutrition to the dog. So let us understand what are the nutritional requirement of the dog. What is the nutrition which a dog requires? Basically, dogs need a large amount of protein, fat and carbohydrate. The protein requirement of dog is very high compared to human beings. It is around 27 to 31%. If you talk about fat, fat is also required in a very high quantity, that is 16 to 20%. And carbohydrate is required to the tune of 30 to 40%. So these three important components, protein, fat and carbohydrate, they form the bulk of the nutrition. So whenever we provide a nutrition to the dog, we have to see that it should have enough quantity of protein, fat and carbohydrate. Apart from this, there are certain other elements which are very important for a good health of a pet. These are minerals, vitamins and certain vital elements. Although they are required in less quantity, but their role is very important. One of the very important component of nutrition is water. Water is required to the tune of 50 to 60 ml per kg body weight. That is, we have to provide water liberally to our dogs. So now I'll be talking about the role of different nutrients in dog. So first is protein. Protein, it is required for muscle building. So if you want a good muscle in your dog, then you need to give good amount of protein. It is required in tissue regeneration. In everyday's life, there is lot of degeneration, there is lot of dying of the cells. So this tissue repair or regeneration takes place because with the help of protein. It is required for hair coat in dogs. Hair coat is very important in dogs, and for the growth of hair coat, protein is required. Then protein is required for stamina building. If you want a good endeavor, if you want a good stamina in your dog, then you require protein. So protein is a very important component and we need to provide a good quantity of protein to the dog. Coming to fats. Fats are also very important, but I have seen even the fats are, sometimes the fats are ignored in dogs. We don't provide enough quantity of fat to the dog. But fats are very important. Fats are very important for skin conditioning. You see, the skin of the dog, it should remain lustrous. For that, fat is required. It is required for hair coat growth. It is required for brain functioning. It is required for heart functioning. It is required for joint functioning. So there are very important role of fats in the body, and we need to provide good amount of fat to the dog. As I told you, the requirement of fat in dog is 15 to 20%. So we require a lot of fat to the dog. Then coming to the third important component, which is a carbohydrate. So carbohydrate, it is required for energy. Dog has to work, he has to run, he has to do different exercises. So he needs a lot of energy. Also, the tissue generation and the functioning of the body needs energy. So energy is provided by this carbohydrate. This is the main important role of carbohydrate. But apart from that, there are certain complex carbohydrate like fiber, which we get in vegetables and all. So this fiber is very important for intestinal function. So if you want to keep the intestine in a good health, then you need to provide good amount of fiber to the dog. So carbohydrates are important for energy as well as they are important for the intestinal functions. Apart from that, other elements which, as I told you, required in lesser quantity but are important. Minerals. Minerals are very important for dogs. You must have heard about calcium and phosphorus. They are very important mineral for bone building. If you provide the calcium and phosphorus in good quantity, then you get a very good bony growth. Apart from that, there are many other minerals. There are trace minerals, like there are selenium, manganese, cobalt, zinc, iodine. They are also required in small quantities but very important for the functioning of the body. The minerals also are very important for skin they are important for immunity, they are important for, as I told you, bone and cartilage growth. So we need to see that the minerals are also provided in a very good quantity to the dog. Next is vitamins. As all of you know, vitamins are very important and they have various roles in the body. Vitamins are very required for eye. You must have heard about vitamin A. The vitamins are very much required for the skin and coat conditioning. You must have heard about vitamin A and vitamin E. They are very important. Even vitamin C is very important. The vitamins are very important for immunity building. If you want a good immune system, then you have to give a lot of vitamins to the dog. And they are also working as antioxidant. You know, in everyday's life, there is lot of dying of the cells. So these dying of the cells, reducing the death of the cells require a lot of antioxidants. Then apart from vitamins, there are certain vital elements which are very important for the body but may not be required in a very huge quantity, and they have a very important role. So the functions of these vital elements can be in vision, in joint, in mobility, in brain functions, in behavioral problems. So these vital elements are also required. These vital elements are, for example, glucosamine, chondroitin sulfate, omega fatty acids. So these are very important vital elements which are required for the dog. And as I told you, apart from all these, water is a very important component, and we need to give water liberally to our dog. So ultimately, if you want to give a good nutrition, then you should have a very good combination of number 1 protein, number 2 fat, number 3 carbohydrate, number 4 mineral, and number 5 vitamin, and another important is water. So these 6 important nutrients, if given to the dog in a right ratio, then you will find a good health and good immunity of your dog. So this is all I thought I'll discuss you about the role of nutrition in dog. I hope you must have got some tips. In my next video, I'll be talking about the sources of different nutrients. You'll get a better idea. So if you like this YouTube channel, you can like and subscribe by the name of Doggy World Delhi. Thank you very much.